side and welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's start today's problem of the day on geeksforgeeks. It is optimal array. Okay, so what is the exact question? You are given a sorted array A of length n for each I, and I is nothing but 0 to n minus 1. You have to make all element of array from the index 0 till I using the minimum number of operations. In one operation, you either increase or decrease the array element by 1. Okay, and you have to return a list which contains the minimum number of operations for each I to accomplish the above task. Okay, so what exactly the question here? They are just given us the input n is equal to 4 is nothing but the length of this list A. Okay, and we need to traverse this array from 0 to n minus 1, and in each step we need to make whatever the elements we are getting, like if we are at this third step, right? So we are getting 1, 6 and 9 three elements, so we need to change all three elements to the same value. Okay, and for that either we can increase, either we can decrease this element. Okay, and for all the increase and decrease operation, this count as a one operation, and we need to find how many operations we need to do at that step. Okay, so we can say explanation given here. Okay, so the first I is equal to 0, so first we are just checking for the zeroth element, it's 1. Okay, so it is 1, we have only one element and that is as it is, so there is a no need to change anything. So the operation for the first element is 0 only. Okay, now we are checking for I is equal to 1, then we have a two elements, 1 and 6. Okay, now if we are going to make it like 1 to 6, okay, then 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, that will take a 5, we can say 5 operations. Okay, and either if we decrease the element 6 to 1, that is also take the 5 operations. Okay, so we can say the 5 operation, but the better way is here we only have a two numbers, but when we have a multiple things, the better we can find the median of that, and we'll just match all the number to that. Okay, so here we can say like we just change both to the 4. Okay, so here we can say like if we need to change 1 to 4, then we have a 3 operation, and 6 to 4, then we have a 2 operation. So 3 plus 2 is nothing but 5. Again, now at the third step, when we are checking for I is equal to 2, we have a three things, 1, 6 and 9. Okay, now how we will decide like which we can say what we need to change and what element will just make it. Okay, so if we are checking it, it is like we already have one element, so we'll just make it like whatever the element is between that three elements, like 1, 6 and 9, so we can make all at 6. Okay, so or we can even select 7, anything is fine. Okay, ultimate, if we are making all three elements at any single element na, we are getting some sort of operations, and we just need to find like minimal operations. Okay, so better is we'll just find the median here. Okay, so we are just getting the median is nothing but the 6. Okay, so we'll make it 6, like 1 to 6 is nothing but the 5, and 6 to 9 is nothing but the 3. So when we are just checking this na, we'll definitely get like whatever the last two elements the difference is there, like 3, we'll just add that into the previous operation, that is fine. Okay, now if we are just checking for 9 to 12, so what we are getting here? Okay, 1, 6, 9 and 12. Okay, but here what is the median? If we are checking, then we can say the median is nothing but 6 plus 9 by 2. Okay, so if we are doing 6 plus 9 by 2, it's around 7. Okay, 7.5, we'll just take a 4, it's 7. Okay, so if we are just taking a 7, then we can say now we need to change everything to 7. Okay, then if we are changing everything to 7, or we can say here they are just considered the ceiling, so it just changed to 8. So if we are changing everything to 8, then it will take operations like 1 to 8 is nothing but 7 operations, 6 to 8 2 operations, 9 to 8 1 operation, and 12 to 8 4 operations. So ultimately it is the 14 operations. Okay, so what we already have this 8. Okay, so at the end we are just changing like 12 to 6, as we are getting like if we are finding the median for the even, then we'll just take any of these two things and we are considering the minimal one. Okay, so what is the difference between 6 and 12 is nothing but the 6, and we'll just add that into the previous operation. So 8 plus 6 is nothing but the 14. This is the one way we are just writing the Python code. Okay, so let's start writing the code for this question. So here we can say, let me define one uh, list, null list, where we can add all the things. But we already know for the all the first element we are just getting the zero operation. So I already put that zero into the answer list. Okay, now as we already completed the first, we are just starting from the second. So for I in range of 1 to n minus 1. Okay, as we already completed the first operation as a 0, so I'm just starting from the next one. Okay, and as I say, we are just finding the median, or we can say midpoint of, not median of the array is nothing but the midpoint of the index. Okay, so I'm just putting x is equal to I divided by 2. So if we are just taking this 1 and 6, then we are just putting I is equal to 1. Okay, so it's considered as 0, so 1 is the median. We will change it to that. Then we are just considering this 2, so it is nothing but 1, then this will consider 6 as a median. Okay, then at the 3 also, 3 by 2 it's 1.5, it will consider as an integer. Let me change this to integer first. Okay, then that will again consider as 1. So even for all this 1, 6, 9 and 12, the median is 6 only. Okay, so we'll just, whatever the difference is there for the previous operation, we'll just add that into this, the difference of median and the last element. Okay, so the stream I'm just adding difference, we can find it like a of I minus a of x. Okay, so whatever the element we are having, we are just getting the difference from the median point. Okay, and at the end we are just adding the previous difference is nothing but the answer of I minus 1. Okay, now we are just appending this difference value into the this array. Okay, and will return. Okay, let me compile this. Let's see what we are getting. Okay, we have some mistake. What is it? Let me find it out. E of I minus E of I plus answer of I minus 1. That is correct only. Okay, okay, okay. As we already started from 1, we will just put it like up to n, not n minus 1. Okay, let me compile again. Okay, now the first case satisfies fine. Okay, now first let me print all this value a of I, e of x and answer of I minus 1 to get a better understanding. Print a of I, comma, e of x, answer of. So here we can say, okay, then first when we select this I is equal to 1, we are getting a of I is equal to 6. Okay, a of x is nothing but 1, because when we put this 1 by 2 is 0. Okay, so x value is 0, so a of 0 is nothing but the 1. At the 0th index the value is 1. Okay, and currently as we can say, initially we put a 0 in the answer, so the answer of 0 is nothing but the 0 at the first time. Okay, Now again, if we are checking the next step, then we could see now a of I is equal to 9. Okay, 9, and if we are checking, it's 3, like 2 by 2, it's 1, so x is equal to 1 is nothing but the 6. Okay, so whatever the value we are getting, 9 minus 6 plus the previous one. Okay, so at the end we are getting this answer of 2 minus 1. The first value whatever is there, we are just getting here the 5. Okay, like it is nothing but the previous difference. Okay, and based on that, we are just getting the new 9 minus 6 plus 5 is nothing but the 8. This is for the next step. 8 is like the previous difference. Okay, and at the end also 8 plus 12 minus 6 is nothing but 14, that we are getting into the last difference, the final difference for the whole array. Okay, so this is the way this code works. So this is just, I just write print statement to better understanding only. Okay, let me comment it, and now let me submit it. So here 1000 plus test cases, let's see. Mm, Okay, we could see all the TSS satisfies fine within the time limit. So we can say this is the solution for today's problem of the day on geeksforgeeks. So thank you guys for